Hello everyone, welcome back. So from this lecture we will learn about everything functions here. Everything about function in TypeScript, real example plus interview questions here. Functions are the heart of TypeScript and JavaScript. Every app you use, Instagram, YouTube, Netflix, run on functions. But most beginner only know how to create functions and not okay. In this video you will master the function declarations, function invocations, parameters, return types, arrow functions, void functions, real world examples, and some top interview questions also we will see here all that. Okay, so that is fine. So now here the first question, what are the functions here? Function A function is a reusable block of code designed to perform a specific task. Instead of writing the same code again and again, we place it inside a function and call it whenever needed. So why functions are important? Here, functions help us to reuse the code, make code clean, reduce the duplications, improve the readabilities, divide large problem into the smaller parts, make the debugging easier. Now, let's move to the syntax parts here. So go to the VS Code, create here, create a file that is functions here, function.ts. Okay, then inside here we have the function syntax. That is what it is a function, then it is a function name, not like that. Here you have to remove function's name and then it is a parameter and you have to specify types here. Okay, this is here return types colon, this is a return type. Got it? Here why you got this, so I don't know why. Okay, that is fine, but this is syntax. Here parameter you have to specify its type with colon, then it's return type with colons. Okay, so this is syntax here. So now here we have a function declarations. How you can declare a function here. Function declaration means creating or defining a functions. So let me define data function, then you understand it here. Here we have the example, right? Functions greet. Okay, then this is white, then inside it here you will have what console.logs, and then it is a hello world. Got it? You see what it is, just white, not functions. Now this is your return type here, this one, I mean this type here, this is colon, and then if you pass any parameter you must specify its parameter type, means this here. So here functions, here keyword used to create a function, this is here, this functions here, function keyword, this one, it is keyword used to create a function, and greet, this is here, it is a function's name, this function's name, and white here, this is okay, this white, this function return nothing, means here this function here return nothing, because you see it is console.log. If you return something like that, this is a return, then you know this is a strings here. If you remove this code, and now this is returning the string, so here you have to put the strings. Okay, this is simple. So here first let's check, because you see this function return nothing, so that means it is white. Okay, then function invocations, calling of functions. Then okay, the next it is here the function invocations here. Function invocations means executing or calling the functions. Okay, whatever you define function. Now this is time to execute that functions, so let's execute that functions. So we have the example for it. You can, okay, I mean this same code you can execute here. Here you have to write the greet and not greet. It is a greet, and then here with parenthesis, this is a spelling mistake guys, it is the greet. Got it? You have to parameter document. Okay, function greet void console.log hello world greet. Okay, so this line call the function, this line call the function without invocation, the function is only stored in the memory and never run. This one, if you do not use this line of code, then this function only is stored in the memory, okay, and never runs again. So this is how to invoke a functions here. Write comment here function here in invocation. Got it? So this is a function invocations, and then we have the example, like another example. If you want, here function send email, this it is white, and then here console.logs, here write email sent, and then execute this files, copy it, paste it, and then execute here. This is simple mistake here, do not put parentheses. Okay, now here let me execute this files. So cls, then here tsa, then your file node function. This is only function sign, and you see email sent. Got it? Email sent. Okay, so this is function invocations. Then function parameters. Now next it is about your function parameters here. About function parameters here. Parameters are variable passed into a function. They allow function to work with dynamic values. Okay, you have to pass a parameters type that you see already in the codes here. I mean this one, this is parameters. Okay, so let's here, this allow function to work with dynamic values. Here you can write function at, and then you have to write its number. Here a parameter only accepts the numbers, this is, and b only accept the numbers, this is here, and then inside it here I'm going to return a plus b. Okay, then you say its return type number, age number, b number. So this is a plus b, it is also number, so its return type is a number. This is here, got it. Then inside here you write console.logs, and then here 8 pass the parameters, 8 and what 10, and then 20s. Got it. So you see what 8 is numbers here, first parameter, then b second parameter, here b it is also number, function return a number, this one. So you have to execute it first, here it is, and then here node functions, and you see here your result, and that is status. Okay, now here the next one about return type in the TypeScript. So you already know about this one. Here a return type specify what type of value function send back, and here it is example. This is here like functions here, right? You can write comment return type, and then it is function square, then inside here it is num, and that is a number, and then you have to specify its return type, that is a number. Okay, and this is here return num multiplied with num, this is here. Okay, here you see this number I'm talking about, and this one it is a return type of a function, means the function must return a number. This one, this is your return type of this functions. So here what happened is, suppose if you put, let me comment, this is your here put here, like here if you put this hello, so tell me it is wrong or not. It is wrong. You see it's return type number, so you must put a number, not a string. So this is a wrong example. Okay, TypeScript give error because expected number, return is a string. This is called type safety. You already know about type safeties. Then next about void functions, and next it is about void functions that you already know about. This is a void function does not return any values. Okay, it is just a void. Here you already know about in this also. Here void, this functions here print messages, and then here now you have to tell me its return type void. This is void, means this is just nothing returned from here. It is a console.log. This is welcome. Got it? So here void means nothing is returned. Void means here nothing is returned. Like here you have to put a return keyword. Okay. So this is a void. Then next is about and the next is about our functions. Here what we have. This is here. Our functions are shorter modern function introduced in ES6 ECMAScript 6. So here this is our functions. This is simple thing. You have to also specify its return type. So it is a const, then multiply. It is equal to make it a function. This is here. Like you receive parameter here. It is a number. And then b it is also number. Okay. Then here you have to specify its here return type, that is a number, not here. Cut from here, put it here. Got it? And this is a one line of code. So okay, inside here you have to return a multiplied with b. Now you see this is your function. You already know your function in the JavaScript. This is its return type. Okay, this is a shorter version. If you put only one line of statement, then you can remove this here curly braces and then this return keyword. So this is fine, guys. Now next it is here we have the optional parameters. Here optional parameters are not mandatory. We use this is kind of chaining operators. Okay, like question mark. So let's check it here. Your optional parameters here, optional parameters. Okay, then here optional parameters are not mandatory. It is here write function greet users, and then here you have to specify words. This is white. Okay, and then here you have to call your function greet users, and then you will write console dot logs and then hello. Okay, so here and then pass name this optional thing. Okay, dot it's this thing. Okay, so that type here this one, this question mark, guys, kind of optionals. So you see here it expected the name, but if you do not pause here, if you do not pass, then also fine. Here name, then these questions, here parameters may or may not come. Okay, then it also work fine. This is here execute and then node function. You see it is undefined and it's work, that is fine. And if you want to have to pass your argument, it must be strings. So here you have to again TSC and then execute, and you will see here you hello again. Got it? So this is about your options parameters, then default parameters here. Now next it is about your default parameters. Okay, so this is here in TypeScript. Default parameters allow you to assign a fallback value to a function parameter if no argument is provided or if undefined is passed during the function's calls. So let me check it here with examples. This is default parameters. Okay, here you write that is a functions is welcome. This is here inside write what name and that is string is equal to guest. Okay, and then here it don't return anything. Write console.log. Here write console.log welcome and then its name, and then you have to execute your files. This is here welcome. Let me execute your files and then here CLS and then TSC and then your function's name, and you see welcome guest. This default value you got it here. And if you want, you have to pass the values in the strings. That is what it is Rahul. Okay, then execute here and you will see the outputs. Yes, here welcome raw. Got it? So this is about default, and then next it is a function type annotations. Now here the next one about function type annotations. Okay, here we have an example. Function type annotation in TypeScript allow you to explicitly define the data type of both the parameter of function accept and the value it returns. Okay, also returning value plus whatever you accept the parameters, that also you have to define this type. This prevent runtime errors, enable autocomplete, and ensure robust compile times checkings. So let me check it with examples. Here this is, here let's create what, let okay, this is here function type annotations here, let login user, and that is here it is arrow function, it return boolean value and its parameters, it is email, that is must be strings, then password, here it is also strings. Okay, so this is your login user, and then here you have to define that things. Let me check it, that here login users, it is equal to inside it what is not assignable to type, email, password, strings, boolean, what is not assignable to type. Okay, so here it is the email, and then password, then here you have to return email, it is equal to the admin and the rate gmail.com, and password it is equal to 1 2 3 4. This is its data type. Okay, and then here you have to pass console.logs, and then login, your login user, I mean you have to call that, that is what you have to pass this admin, and then your password 1 2 3 4. Got it? This is the type annotations how you write, and then you have to execute. Okay, this ensure the function structure stay fixed. So I am going to execute that twice, and you will see it is true. Okay, this is here because here email and password, if it is matched, this is equal value plus type, it is matched, plus this is also equal value plus type, it is matched. So this one true, and it is also true. So true plus 2, it is true. Then this one here, so login user return true, because you see it's return time boolean. So that's why here you got the booleans here. If this video, okay, so that is all about your here functions. Okay, I think I have covered almost all the topics. If this video helped you finally understand TypeScript function, then hit the like button, subscribe for more deep TypeScript tutorials, and comment below.